What's up, everybody? My name is Andrew. Oh gosh, I'm sure that sounded great. What's up, everybody? My name is Andrew Jacob Winley. Thank you so much for being here. I make content for the people who are looking to know more about life. And today, I'm answering your question. So a couple days ago, I put this up on my Instagram, and really, I wanted to know what you guys were thinking. So I have put a couple videos out that have told a little bit about what I'm planning to do here within the next couple of weeks, which is kind of crazy. I am going to be moving, and today I get to answer all of the questions that you guys have had about that. All right, first question. Wow, where are you going? I am going to be moving to London, England. I'm going to be moving there for about 6 months. I'm going to be coming back home a couple times throughout those months, but for the most part, I'm going to be living there in London. That's something that I've wanted to do ever since 2018 when I visited there for the first time. And now I get to do it. What is the first fun thing you'll do after getting settled and all that? If I'm honest, I don't necessarily know. I do know that I will be taking 4 days going over to Ireland. Traveling within Europe is honestly not that difficult or expensive, so might as well take the opportunity to do so, right? Outside of that, I don't necessarily know. I have a few runs lined up. I have a 10K as well as a half marathon that I'm going to be running over the first couple months. But outside of that, not necessarily much. I hope to snag a couple tickets to some Premier League games, but those are pretty hard to come by. So I don't necessarily know what my first fun thing will be. We'll see. Any super stereotypical touristy things that you actually really want to do? Not necessarily. I mean, I've visited London 3 times before. So in terms of the touristy things, I've pretty much done them all. I mean, I've done the London Eye, I've seen the changing of the guard at Buckingham Palace. I've been to Westminster Abbey and been to an Evensong service there. I've seen Big Ben and, you know, gone up into St. Paul's. All of those very stereotypical things. I've, you know, been to the British Museum and a couple others, you know, the National Gallery. I would like to see the Victoria and Albert's Museum, which I haven't been in yet. One really cool thing about London is that a lot of their museums are free, whereas here in the States, you have to pay a pretty good fee to just get in, which makes it so much easier and so much more convenient. There's such a bigger incentive to actually go. So I'm really excited about that. I will be going to quite a few different museums around London. If I'm honest, I'm more interested in getting involved with and becoming acclimated to the culture there that the locals do. Because I'm going to be living there, I want to be like a local. Do you have a job lined up? I don't, which is actually kind of exciting, but also kind of nerve-wracking. I've been planning on this move for so long, and one of the reasons that it has been delayed is because I've been trying to get an actual job, and then therefore I would get there permanently. I would settle there. But unfortunately, because of the visa requirements, I haven't had that opportunity. They're pretty stingy about actually getting visas, so there's a lot more that goes into it rather than just hiring an outsider. So overall, no, I don't have a job, but I am looking to do a lot here on YouTube, and there's going to be a lot more of that coming soon. I'm working on some pretty exciting things. There are going to be some featured people on this channel, and I'm really excited. It's going to be fun. I'm going to be staying busy. I will also be pulling a few hours doing some virtual work for some clients. I'm going to be pulling back up my freelancing. Thing I am most excited to see. I don't necessarily know if they're truly is something that I'm most excited to see. Like as I said before, I've been to London 3 times already, so it's not like I'm going to be venturing into a brand new city that I haven't had any experience with. Maybe the thing that I'm most excited to see is people. Forging new friendships, deepening friendships that I already have. For the friends that I already have over there, hi. I can't wait to see you soon. I'm excited to see you guys and to commune with you in person rather than just simply over WhatsApp. So deepening the friendships that I have, and then also forging new friendships and getting involved in a church. You know, this morning as I was driving into work, I think I had my first stint of true like nervousness and excitement, like because those two emotions are so close together that it's almost hard to differentiate if it's nerves or if it's excitement. And most of the time it's both and this morning that's what it was. I mean, I'm going to be venturing into something brand new, like the farthest away that I've ever been for a period of time from this location. From my house, from Indianapolis, is a 3-hour drive. I'm going to be moving over an ocean. And I'm going to only be back here for 2 times in 6 months. I'm going to be stepping into something that is a brand new experience, stepping away from almost everything that I know. And I'm ready. But it's gonna be hard. You know, I've been getting so many texts and so many messages over the past few weeks of, you know, people stating their excitement for me, and because they know how much this has meant to me, being able to do this. And for them to be excited for me on this journey has felt like they're a part of it as well. But also at the same time, there's an aspect of that that just makes it almost harder to leave. What made you finally take the jump? You know, one of my friends, he said, you know, I feel like if you don't do this, you're going to regret it at some point in your life. And I was like, ooh. And I guess I was like, yeah, that's true. There were a lot of things that were keeping me here for a little while. But then as those things that were keeping me here were no longer happening, I realized that I didn't have as many ties. I looked at my life and I looked at, you know, like where I'm looking to go. Not overseas, but just into my life moving forward. And I found that there's really no better time. There's no time that's going to actually work better than it is about to. I could only see more and more things getting in the way. So I said, you know what? Now's the time. So I started looking, and I started looking at jobs. And as I mentioned earlier, I couldn't get a job. I've applied for over 200 or 300 different positions for a lot of different companies, sales, marketing, the like, and none of which panned out. So I started looking at not settling, but then just to be there temporarily, which opened up my possibility to go there much, much sooner. So I started looking and I started planning, and then April of 2023 became the go-to date, because if I didn't go now, I wouldn't go. So I just had to bite the bullet and say, all right, I'm doing this, and then trusting that the Lord is going to open up the doors, and He has. And it has been incredible to watch Him work. And I just can't wait. I can't. I mean, I get to be in England for 6 months. I mean, that's just bonkers to me. So if you have any more questions, please comment them down below. I will be responding to them. Please subscribe to the channel, like, comment, share, all of the things. I will be posting a lot more. I'm going to be doing, some vlog-esque things. I'm going to then be showing a little bit more of what this is going to be like, because truly, I'm excited to document. I'm excited to share what living abroad is going to be like. Until next time, my name is Andrew Jacob Winely, and soldier on.